How about I put 4 underneath that thing? Anyone who watches my channel is going to know I like Parkside tools from Lidl's. I'm not endorsed by them or nothing, so this is just my opinion, as always. I discovered these recently. These are segmented, diamond bonded concrete grinding discs, and they're awesome. I can't really show you how uneven this is. You can see where the footings for the wall ran and it's uneven, and this is quite ripply where we used a piece of wood to tamp it down. You can see how rough it is. I want to bring you in nice and close. To do that I'm going to have to run this wet, because this will kill my camera, I imagine, the dust. I'm still going to wear my mask and that. And then once I've shown you how quick this works, I'll put the camera over by the door and just get on with it dry, and you'll see how much dust it makes. That's better. So that was about 12-15 mil high. 2 seconds, I've got to remove this mask. Oh, that's better. So that was about 12-15 mil high, that little lump, and it took it down. There goes my mask. I'm going to go hit the area over there and just flush it all down a little bit more, but from a distance, so you can see what happens when you run this thing dry. Due to not wanting to endanger my camera equipment, I can't really show you the comparison
like how effective these are when they're actually running. And at the same time, my camera equipment isn't really overly great to show you the difference. It's very hard to get it on film what you can see with a human eye and what you can feel. The disc itself is incredibly effective, really good quality as well. I did go and buy 4 more discs from eBay, from China I believe, but they were held in the UK, and they were 2 for a tenner. Oh look, I've vanished now. Yeah, they were 2 discs for a tenner, so £5 disc. These discs from Lidl's were only about £7 a disc, and I tell you now, they're a larger disc, they're 5 inches, they are a far better quality, and also they will fit into your standard grinder, because the ones I got from eBay are too small where they're sort of cupped to allow a standard size grinding nut to fit. I did, however, I've got a little bit of footage, I'll show you it, my upgrade. It didn't work out as well as I wanted it, but this has opened up the door for something more. And tonight, Matthew, I am going to be
So, with no dust suppression, it's pretty bad. And bad enough that even the other workshop and my camera have been hammered within a few seconds. On video it's not overly clear, but there is a massive improvement in the finish of the concrete. As you can see, just to the left slightly is the original finish, and then this is what I've ground. I also contoured a load more, but this is the other area that I hit once I turned the camera off and cleared the dust and went back in there, because it was very dusty. It was quite a large area. Needless to say, everyone, my introduction to segmented concrete grinding discs was very successful. I did a fair amount, probably 4 square metres, maybe 5 square metres. Blade still, you know, I've still got half of the blade left, so it didn't really use up that much. And I also contoured all my entrance with them as well. As you came into my shed, I had a 15 or so millimetre variation, loads of it all over the place, because it was where I had dragged the last section of the floor too, and it was night time by the time we finished it, so it didn't look very good. So I profiled all that down with these little blades. Due to the success with those little 4-inch blades from Lidl's, I decided to upgrade. This is a 110 volt, 3 horsepower, 12 inch floor grinder. It's actually 13 inch inside the head, but I think it fits a 12 inch blade. It didn't come with a blade, unfortunately. I've put this on the lathe to tidy it up because it was really beaten up, and it took me about an hour to get it off of the keyway. So I found a blade, nice and cheap on eBay. Most places are wanting £380 plus the VAT for a blade for this. I found a blade for, I think it was about £80. Unfortunately, it's been over a week and the guy hasn't sent me it. Probably because I don't have it. So yesterday I quickly made this plate up. I thought, seeing as those little blades are kind of awesome, how about I put 4 underneath that thing. So let's quickly hook this up. These discs are off of eBay. They were 2 for a tenner. Unfortunately, a normal size angle grinder nut won't fit in there, but I went and got some M16 bolts and used the little reducer spacers that they came with and turned down a small shoulder on the head of the bolt, and they fit quite nicely now. There you have it. My dodgy homemade blade.
For the first test, I'm going to run this with a bit of spray. Mainly because I need to get something to use for a skirt, so that I can use the vacuum to go around the base of the grinder.
Due to the learning curve of using this, I didn't make it so as the disc could sit proud enough from the head of the grinder. They were sitting at this angle, so they were wearing heavily at the front edge. Unfortunately, I should have made it so as the disc sat proud of the head of the grinder, so as they would rub evenly, not with a slight taper to the sort of plane they were meeting in. Now I know to give a little bit more adjustment so as it can adjust for the wear, because you can raise the head of the grinder. I found another solution as an abrasive that I'll be incorporating into my next one. But for the moment, guys, that's all. It's a bit of a foul, unfortunately, but I'll try again. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.